Happy Tuesday, everybody. I hope everybody is having a really good day as you're preparing for Thanksgiving. I've been getting a lot of things done, including catching up on some videos that I needed to do because I was so busy working my full-time job. Um, I thought I would come to you really quickly with this very cute pair of earrings that I will be having for sale on my website, but also uh, I will have a kit available if anybody wants to make these earrings or even get access to the supplies here. These are some very, very adorable, very cute abalone. Trying to get them under the camera. Abalone and mother of pearl mosaic um, beads here, and they are incredibly beautiful. If you could just see how beautiful these are. I want to show you what the end product will look like. Um, we haven't sold already, but this is this is what the earrings will look like. This is how they look, right? So I'm just going to go over how to put these lovely earrings together. They look so beautiful with this aquamarine and this bronze color wire. The bronze color wire pulls out all of the brown that's in the abalone shell, and then the aquamarine teal color pulls out all of the teal that's in the abalone shell there. They are so pretty. So let me show you really quickly. They take minutes. And I also do the ear wires as well. And everything that you see here will be included in the actual kit. And you will access the kit by going to my website, which the website is in the description box, but it is BluSaffhire.com. So basically, all you're going to do, I will provide the wire as well. All you're going to do, very easy, take this wire, which is a 20 gauge bronze wire. It's a good wire that I purchased from Softflex, so you know it's good wire, right? And you're just going to take the wire and feed the wire through, and then you have about 3 inches on the end. You don't even need that much on the end, only about 2 inches on the end, because you're going to take that wire and you're going to bend it behind the shell. Okay, then you're going to take it and you're going to fold it over so that's very close to the top of the shell, and then you're going to twist it. What a most inopportune time to get a phone call. Then you're going to twist it around the neck, and you're going to twist it about 3 times. Okay. All right, 3 times. That's all you do. Okay, that's how it looks. Okay, you can, if you want to, you can take a plier, and then you can put a kink in the back, or you can leave it straight. It's up to you how you want it to look. Okay, so make sure that when you twist that wire, you cut it off with it in the back. Okay, so I'm cutting it off in the back. And then you're going to make sure that you don't have any burrs on the end. So tuck it very nice and neatly. Okay, very simple, very easy. Okay, so now you're going to take your aquamarine beads, and you're going to line them up one on top of the other in whatever order you wish, but I'm putting the largest at the bottom, and I'm going to put the medium in the middle, and then I'm going to put the smallest on the top. Okay, that's how you're going to do it. Okay. So now I'm going to take my wire and I'm going to bend at the top and I'm going to make a wire wrapped loop at the top. Okay. So I'm taking my bent chain nose pliers and just putting them there. You can use just regular chain nose pliers. And I'm making sure that I have my pliers up to the bead. Okay. I want it to be a little thick so that I can make sure that I get at least 3 wraps here. And then I'm going to turn my wire 90 degrees. Turn my wire 90 degrees. Okay, so that it's facing, one of the directions, left or right, either one. Okay. Now, because I want the loop at the top to be a nice big one, and I want the loops to be consistent on both both earrings, I'm using my 6-step bell making plier. Okay. And I'm using it on the second to the smallest step. So this is 2 and then this is 3. So, and I want them to be consistent for each earring. You turn the wire over and then you flip your hand. I don't know if you saw me do that, but let me do it again. I turned it over, I flip my hand, and then I take this wire and pull it to the back. Okay. Now what I'm doing here is I am making sure that the wire, let me pull this out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, that the wire ends up being right there in the center of that loop. Okay. And now I'm holding it firmly with another pair of pliers, and I'm going to wrap this long wire around the neck 3 times. Once I get here, I'm going to wrap again, going back up so I can make a fat neck. Back around. Then once I get to the back, I'm going to take that wire and I'm going to cross it down, and I'm going to cross it behind this bead right here and make that wire go into that space. I'm going to cross it around. I'm going to wrap it around the front, and I'm going to take it, wrap it around the back, right? I'm using my fingers now because it's easier to grip with my fingers than it is with the pliers. But you can use your tools. Okay, see what I'm doing there? And bottom. And I'm going to wrap it around and make it this one fatter at the bottom. Okay. Yes, I know I shouldn't be using my hands, but this is dead soft wire. And dead soft wire, it just moves a lot. I'm used to the German style wire, which doesn't move so much. And there you go. Right there. If you want this to be fatter, you just do it some more. Now it's nice and chunky there. It's nice and chunky. Okay. You're going to bring it to the back. Then you're going to cut right here where that crease is, so that it's right there close enough for you to tuck in. Okay. There is your first one. Okay. I'm going to fidget with this a little bit to make sure that my my loop at the top is level, and there you go. That's your first earring without your ear wire. So do it again. You see how quickly that worked? Warming up my wire a little bit. Taking it down the hole. About 2-3 inches at the top. Okay. Bending it over. Making sure it's close. And now wrap. Bad girl using her hands. I know. What I'm doing right now is I'm cleaning up my wraps so that I can make sure they're tight here. My hands are a little bit slippery. Oh shoot! From the oil on my hands. Don't worry, that's gonna be fine. Okay, cut it off in the back. And tuck. Okay. Next step, the largest goes on the bottom. You know what? Let me straighten this up because this is gonna bug me. Largest on the, actually, should I do this one? This is large, but it's also fat. I want to make sure that they're not too, too different. This one might be a little fatter than extra tips here. I think this one is a little bit better. Okay. Let's put this one on. Okay. This one has a dark one in the middle, so I'll put the dark one in the middle. And then I'll put the light one on the top. I'm going to show pictures at the end so you can really get a good look at the earrings so you can really see how cute they are. The colors are they just pop. And just imagine if you had on an outfit that had these colors in it, these earrings would really stand out and you would get lots of compliments. So all we're doing is doing it again. We're just checking, right? Checking. Make sure that's in the right place. Better? Yeah. Now I'm going to see if this thing is going to let me wrap it. I'm going to go back around. Go around them. Let me see if my pliers will let me do this. It's turning my bead. When I use my hands, I have more control. Hey, it's called handmade for a reason, right? Comes together so quickly. And that was just enough wire. I think I had about, as far as the length of wire, I think I had about 9 inches. And I'll have the wire in the kit too. But that's the second one. Okay, so now let me show you how to do that, how I do my wires. Everybody has their own way of doing things, but this is the way I do mine. So this is about a 4.5. Longer than that. That's almost 5.5 inches. Don't need that much. But what I'm going to do is go right in the middle. Okay. Right in the middle and bend in half. Okay. Bend them in half. And now what I'm doing is I'm making sure that they are touching. Right? I want them to touch because I want them to end up being the same exact length. Okay. I'm going to take my nylon jaw pliers and just straighten those 2 wires. Okay. Okay, now they're straight. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 6-step bell making plier and I'm going to take the end and I'm going to wrap it around that same wider loop that I had wrapped it around earlier. Okay, just like that. Okay, wrap it all the way around so that it's touching. Now what I want to do is the top, the part that goes in the ear, I think I want to make it a little bit wide. Okay, so I'm going to go to the largest step. So we've got 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9. And I'm going to okay, so now we have this. That's what we've got. Now, you make this as long as you want. Okay, for this one, I made it small. I made it small. Okay. You can make it as long as you want. You might want it larger. So what I do now then, before I go to the next step, is I take my pliers, my chain nose pliers, and I go to wherever I want that earring to stop. In that other case, it stopped up here. In this case, I'm going to stop it down here. And then I'm just going to bend. Okay? Just like that. You never have an excuse when it comes to your ear wires. You can always make your own. Then about a couple of centimeters down, however you want it. You want to cut them off evenly. This is how your ear wires become perfect every single time. They match exactly. Exactly. Now I go to this end here, and I'm just going to cut that off. On my flush side, I cut. Okay. You see those? They're exactly the same. Okay. So now all I do is close it off. Yep. I'm going to open it again. That easy or what? Right? Perfect. And exactly the same. Now you're going to take your bead reamer that has the rounding tip on it. And you're going to round off that. Or you can take a nail file. And all I'm doing is checking to make sure it's not scratchy. Okay. And now you just put it on your earring, making sure that the part you want to show is in the front. You want to show that side, that's a nice side to show too. You might like seeing the wire on top. I like that in the back. Okay, you can work hard. If you want to, you can take your ear wires, which is typically what I do, put them on a bench block, and then take your your nylon hammer, and work on it. Okay, just like that. And you can open it up, and then you put it on. Voila. Voila. Did I show you that part? I feel like I was out of the screen. Zoom in. I'll do that again, just so you can see. You open up the bottom, right? You put it on, and then there you go, just like that. Okay, so that is how you make these beautiful abalone and mother of pearl mosaic earrings. Again, very simple idea, very cute. I'm telling you, it's going to be a showstopper. You're going to have people asking you about these earrings. If you like the kit, go to my website and look for the kit there and go ahead and make your purchase. I only have 8 kits that I can sell. Okay. If you like that, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, share, join the Facebook group over there at BluSaffhire Studio on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram, BluSaffhire Studio. Check out the website, www.blusapphire.com. And don't forget, Sapphire is spelled with 2 F's instead of 2 P's. And until next time, go out there and make something beautiful. Have a good one and have a happy Thanksgiving.